Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let that 2 minutes come on in. Come on in. Have a seat on a Friday night. You know we finna ride. Already. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see they coming up in here. Hope everybody had a good day. Hope everybody had a way to get paid. Welcome, 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 welcome to the game. You know that we gonna talk that game. Yeah, man. Welcome, man. Welcome everybody up to the podcast, man. For real, for real. I'm glad to see y'all, man. You already know family gonna be family, and we staying with each other. Let me cut the tunes off because it's time to see what the world talking about. What y'all talking about? Because I got something I'm gonna talk about. Yeah. Say, man. Say, family. Let me say it like this. It's a cold, cold world out here, man, and I hope everybody is staying safe out there. Staying on your sixes and your 12s. Um, I ain't gonna down the moment, but we got to talk about some real stuff. What is going on with everybody thinking just because they get on the YouTube channel, that's the Bible, that's the facts? You know what I'm saying? I say this, man. To each his own, but you got to learn, man. You got to learn who got good character, good judgment of character, should I say? And that's on you. If you can't see the people that you're looking at right now, man, your boy Slugger, Dewberry, and then I'm gonna talk about Charleston a little bit, man. Man, I had a chance to kick it with Charleston this weekend, man. Well, this week, man. He a humble guy, man. And I hate that, like he said, he just plays on the immature minds. You know what I'm saying? You get them to come out and, you know what I'm saying, and they expose their whole hand that they all about feelings. Yeah, that's his mouth and that's his tone. And, I ain't gonna never tell a man what he got to say about the next man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Freeman? What's up, Cross? Welcome, welcome. But one thing I do say, man, when he came down here, family, man, he very humble. He's very humble and appreciative. And we conversated a little bit about what his future plans is and all that, man. And, I caught it from the get-go, man. I caught it that, sometimes when you be an activist in your community, you really pushing for justice. It's sad to say, but our people don't pay attention. They look for the foolery. They look for the beefs. You know what I'm saying? And that's all internet is, man. Everybody's somebody. It's almost a magnitude of Facebook. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's somebody on Facebook, right? Everybody's somebody on Instagram. So when you start getting real individuals that's coming, no character. This is just who I am. And I'm telling you real, Charleston a solid cat. Dewberry a solid cat. And there's a couple of other guys in the chat. Cross, I ain't never met Cross, but every time I talk to him online, he's solid. My boy Fred right there, man, that's Pimpin' Pen. He's solid in real life. So you gonna have these individuals that come in your life and be checking out your swag and checking how you handle your business and all that, because you always gonna be judged. You always gonna be judged in this world. So, like I was saying, Charleston, man, you know, you know, you ain't gotta agree with everything he say. He ain't asking you to. He's just talking like Dane Calloway. You know what I'm saying? Dane Calloway. I told y'all to chime in on Dane Calloway a long time ago. Uh, he's another prophet, and it depends on what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? It's better than looking at these youngsters thinking that they know how to rap about life and they ain't been through no life. And I think at the end of the day, when you have a situation like that, it's very detrimental to our community, because old cats, they say it's a certain age when you rap. They say they don't want to wake the youth up because it don't make no money. So all that old school rapping back in the 80s and 90s that we was listening to, man, look, we in our 20s when they rapping. NWA, uh 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 Pimpin' Pen, UGK, the whole thing, so much, so on and so on. The rappers in New York, they was in their early 20s, man, when they was rapping. Hollywood say now they seem like they getting awakened. They seem like they getting revolutionized. You know what I'm saying? So they hurry up and ask them out. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even paying them rappers no money. Man, go look at Method Man. He'll tell you they wasn't paying them no money because they didn't want that. They didn't want the message to get out like that. So what they do? At 96, what they do? Kill Tupac because he was too much of an outspoken, what they say, field nigga. But see, you got to learn how to play the game. And through the years, I know a lot of people don't want to step out there. They want to act like this world is going to continue. Man, if you haven't seen the stock markets, if you haven't heard the news about uh dollar bill in the United States ain't going to be the top currency no more. You got to go Bitcoin, crypto, and all this extra stuff by 2023. Oh, y'all ain't heard. You know why? A lot of us pay attention to celebrity news. They ain't never did nothing for you. So why you worried about what they got going on in their life? It's all fictitious. Because I say this, and this is my opinion. If America celebrities, I'm talking about our black celebrities, Latino celebrities, had all that money. Well, I tell you what, I don't know about Latinos, so I ain't gonna talk about their business because they sure do open up a lot of plazas around here. It's somebody reaching up from the top. The government ain't giving them all that money when they come across the border. I swear to God. They people, I don't know. I don't want to speak on it, but I think they look out for each other. But us, come on, man. We been the millionaires. We been billionaires and stuff. Oprah Winfrey ain't what city did she save? She way over there in Africa trying to open up schools. Come on, man. To me, I find that to be a waste of our talent and understanding of feeding back. You know, uh, my whole thing is too, man. You got Juneteenth coming. You got Juneteenth coming down here in Texas. Now, I ain't gonna get it all the particulars, but that was the last state. That was the last state that got the word that we was free. Ain't that man? Listen, they been playing with us, man. Because at the end of the day, when we came out our mama womb, we was free. How you gonna say somebody's free? So I'm gonna tell y'all now, since this mass shooting crap going on, right? I want you to understand. You better stay on your 12s and 6s. Because I ain't saying nothing gonna happen, and I don't want nothing to happen. But y'all can't relax, man. We at war. And I ain't gonna mess up our Friday by talking about that. But Juneteenth is very important to our people. You know what I'm saying? We get together. It's all like an old school family reunion, man. You see your homeboys, family members coming out of town to kick it at one spot. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about the situation because I don't want nothing to happen, man. I swear to God, you won't see me no more. I swear to God, I'm not one of them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? That be acting the part. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here. We out here. They better watch what they do. And I think they should know it's not gonna be a soft target. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But what could happen is youngsters that ain't got no sense or old fools try to ruin the night when we got kids and all that going on, man, running around, just breathing a little bit, man. It's gonna be hot as hell out there. I swear to God, I'm going about, how we come out, we go down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When the sun go down, it opens up like midday, man. They won't see me. I swear to God, man, that sun hotter than a month. I be seeing the devil out there playing cards. You hear me? But yeah, Juneteenth is this weekend, man, and we gonna have a good old time, man. I just got off the phone with my family. They coming down and they trying to get the tent set up and stuff of that nature, man. It's gonna be good, man. But it's free. Yeah. Laughter is free. I see you up there, man. I see you. What's up, Cross, man? What y'all got going on tonight, man? What y'all got going on? But also, I was thinking about this. I don't know if I talk loud. I just talk with passion. I talk with a little, emotion sometimes, like not no homo, but shit. I'm passionate about my people. You know what I'm saying? And I can see us, let me get back on that rap stuff. They don't want nobody to educate the youth. They do everything like this channel right here. I started about almost 4 months ago, but I know my notifications don't be going out. I know they don't. You know what I'm saying? Just grinding, keep working, getting this game already, man. Appreciate y'all chiming in tonight. Appreciate you, Miss T, for tapping in. Miss Kane tapping in. Freeman tapping in, man. Say, wait till they all come. But I'm gonna get this ball rolling. My passion, and I see people change, right? That at the end of the day, that's all I want to see. Our people change for the better. That's it. I don't want these youngsters to go through what I had to go through, and I ain't boasting about that stuff because I've been at my situation 22 years, man. It seemed like I didn't go, but I still got you know, I still got that, I ain't gonna call it a beast, but survival mode, man. So at the end of the day, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. And it's been a journey, but I'm seeing these youngsters, they seem like they don't give a goddamn. I think these folks, the the music industry has really did a work on them. And I think that's more to the point because they didn't have a lot of real individuals. Now I know everybody in the chat say, man, I'm real, but I'm saying to stay on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. To stay on them. You know what I'm saying? Tough love. I think a lot of parents are scared to give their kids tough love. And you know what the craziest thing that I thought about? Like when you are thinking about how do you, like, if mine is 18 and older, right? When I do my little like YouTube always asks you, is it 18? Are you 18? And is this an 18 and older conversation or for kids? One thing I gotta say, if if I don't understand these grown-ups, right? They making $1 million off teaching these kids nothing. So when I see the parents sit these phones in front of their kids, I try to intervene if it's in my family and make them, shoot, in case they running me crazy, then hey, you can go get that phone, but I done gave you some game a little bit, man, and then I'm gonna come back at you. You know what I'm saying? But you got to spend a lot of time with these kids because the first thing they taught how to do is stay out the parents' face. Stay out their face. So they give them these devices with these pervert kids, a man on this with some tights on and all that, man. And they keep them intrigued. Talking about like a bunch of Pee Wee Hermans, right? You heard about Pee Wee Herman. He wound up being a pedophile. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we got to watch. I'm going to say, my opinion, how I think all this is going to change. We're going to start watching what we allow our kids to see on that screen, on that phone, especially when they're young. We got you see, they don't want to lock up no pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? They hush. Matter of fact, they twisted the mind trying to read it to them in elementary and school and say, hey, man, this is the right way to go. No, man, that's confusing, right? You seen Wade kids. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. You got to raise your kids. You right. You right, man. You got to raise your kids. You know what I'm saying? What she say? True, not raising their kids anymore. Yeah, they're not raising their kids. They are so busy, right? To 9 to 5. And then they wonder why their kids act the way they act. You feel me? They always wonder why the kids act the way they act. But I can tell you why they act like that, because you didn't spend no time with them. You didn't tell them no. Matter of fact, this is how I was. And then at the end of the day, I think a lot of parents that grew up back in my era, right? I'm a 70 baby, right? So, man, our parents seemed like they were straight up off the goddamn plantation. I ain't lying. I got more whoopings in a little bit, man. Matter of fact, them sayings my mama used to say. Them sayings, like put the fear in, you better respect her. I still respect my mama and my daddy right now, man. And I'm 6'3". You feel me? It doesn't matter, because respecting your elders, that be forever. But one thing I do, and one thing I can say, if I see an elder that don't deserve respect, I just stay away from them. I stay away from them, man. And so I ain't gotta. I still, when they ask me something, I still speak with respect. But I don't like being around nobody who don't know where they going in life. And you talking about the older people? Slugger, you said the older people? Now I'm talking about those individuals still thinking they young, still thinking they cool. They ain't teaching these youngsters nothing. Matter of fact, they didn't teach me nothing. I'm talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Who dropped the ball? Who really dropped the ball? Who was really scary? Think about it. The civil rights movement. I'm gonna tell you something about our people, right? And what we doing right now is a risk. Who gives a damn? We real. It is what it is, And I bet a lot of them activists. I ain't gonna even say a lot of them activists, because I've been doing my research. You know what I'm saying? They probably was speaking a good message, man. But when the bullets start flying, where's fire partners go? It's the same shit now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be talking like this positive. I'm reaching the kids and all that. Yeah, we reaching them. Guess what? If you make yourself too much notice, they're gonna knock you off, homie. That's the game. Now they don't know what to do, because this YouTube, they fucked them up. I don't want to cuss so much, but I'm talking some real talk. It messed them up, because now they can't stop all these. They always say, freedom of speech. But they got all these tags. You can't say certain things on YouTube. That ain't no freedom no more, y'all. That ain't no freedom no more. And then they always try to pass something about the safety things, right? They always try to pass something about the safety thing. And I think with this tubing, it caught them off surprise, because they don't know who to watch. Why you think they got that database built where these smart TVs we have in our house? It ain't no conspiracy when you see exactly what's going on. And I'm gonna tell you something, and this real talk, man. I got on a little late tonight. Man, that dust that came in, what they say, Africa, that's what they say, Sahara Desert. And early in the morning, you see that cloud of rain clouds look like it's coming through. The weather people didn't know what it was last week. Guess what they know now? It came from Africa. Come on, man. Real talk, if we don't get ourselves together and understand that everything is set against the poor people. When I say poor people, if you got a 9 to 5, you ain't got your LLC, and you ain't in business of your own, where you're not paying no taxes, or you working on paying, getting an LLC and all that, you're gonna become not a slave. Right now, 9 to 5, straight up slaving, man. You know what I'm saying? And they keeping you sick. So that dust that came in, I don't even trust them like that. You see what they did to their veterans. Orange, that's what Charleston was saying. But I've been knowing that, but then nobody really talk about how they did the veterans. Operation Orange, what was that? Anybody remember that Orange? I don't want to say Operation Orange. It's something else. It's something else, man. Uh, Agent Orange is what it was called. How you know they ain't doing it to American people right now? Because we looking at Biden. I'm gonna call it out. We looking at Biden, man. Who's this rat? Who's this dude? How did he win? But then I'd be a fool to say our people was first in line to vote for him. We didn't think about thinking. But look, man, about them elections, I'm gonna tell you something. I might lose a lot of subscribers. It's all bullshit. It's not. It's all bullshit. And I told my family this. I said, you know what? They do them elections to see who's still brainwashed. See if people really think what they voting is gonna matter. Some people got so goddamn mad. The Republicans got so goddamn mad. They stormed the White House. I mean the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? That's the craziest part. They stormed the Capitol because they thought they was gonna win. They ain't got no power to kick off nothing, man. You know who got the power? We do. But we got our minds so much on drilling each other, and they keep dropping, making it so goddamn easy. Matter of fact, they want to fast forward that shit a little bit. What they say, defund the police? Man, yeah. At the end of the day, everybody want them boys up out of there. Everybody want them boys up out of there. Why? Because they only policing us. They don't police them other communities. Them gated communities, it's all about the revenue. I know you heard the penitentiary is a money business. I know you heard them boys running down on you, but they couldn't run down in that school. Memo. Yeah. They couldn't run down in that school and save them people. And man, that in Buffalo, let's think about everything that keep happening. All in your face, they showing you. And now they're going to make you feel sorry about what's going on in Ukraine and China. Oh, did y'all hear? They lining up, China lining up and told America, y'all some bitches. You know why? You know why they really said that, man, in political terms? We gonna take Taiwan, and if we got the missiles, though. We got the missiles. What Russia doing? Man, look at us, man. We keep falling for the same okie dokes, thinking this election is gonna matter. I'm not one, man. And you know, everybody to each his own. I'm not one that's gonna sit there and thinking that they gonna get me out of my situation. I know day one, I'm gonna wake up in the morning and get myself out that situation. You know what I'm saying? If you're sitting around like this, hey man, what y'all got for us? Oh, they gave us that stimulus check? That's the funniest thing ever. Now look at our gas prices. Look at the growth. They gonna get their money back. We ain't talking about why look, let's make sense of this, right? I could be all over the board, but it's so much to say because I think we ran out of time. So I gotta get the message out because you don't even know if we're gonna go EMP tomorrow. Ain't what I want to ask everybody in the chat. If they do an EMP, electric what's that? I just call it EMP. I'm gonna think of it in a second. Magnetic, yeah. Electric magnetic pulse. Whereas all these Teslas, all these nice cars, have y'all ever seen them end of the movie type thing? Where, you know, the end of the world and stuff like that. I'm just waking y'all up. And them cars are still on the highway. Why them cars on the highway? When I first started watching, I said, man, why these cars? Why they didn't drive that car off? Then the military guy told me it's an EMP. They cut the power off in them cars. They cut the power off in them cars. But then if you notice, I know down here in Austin, and probably in your city too. I remember back in the day, you know how you used to go across the medium, and you just, man, you missed your turn, you'll cut across the grass, traffic get all crazy. You can't do that no more. You see them walls they put up on the cool? You can't escape it. So that's why I'm telling everybody, man, make sure you got your EDC, everyday carry, water, food, everything else. You might have to put them feet to work to make it back home. You thinking that you got a plan, but the plan is they gonna catch y'all slipping. They gonna catch me slipping too, but guess what? I got water though, and I got everything else I need to make it back to the house. And boy, whoever get in the way, and that's what you gotta get yourself, your whole family. You gotta get yourself a plan B. Okay, if shit goes down in the middle of the day, and they know everybody's working, what time you think they gonna hit us at nighttime, or why everybody at work? Why they got their slaves at work? I ain't saying there ain't nothing wrong with working, man, because we got to survive. But I'm saying we got to mentally get ourselves, because the rappers ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? They making all this money thinking about we give a goddamn about them necklaces and all that. It looks cute, huh? You look like a little girl, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no land. Only one I seen really up their game was Rick Ross. He got land. He cut his own grass. He didn't let that money get into his head. Now, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't a Rick Ross fan from the get-go. I don't mess with cops. You know what I'm saying? And he was a correctional officer. Man, I wasn't jamming no Rick Ross, man. What? Found out he was police because I was still in that street mentality, right? And then I started watching him for years, watching him. He really ain't boasting about that. He's showing you really, you can get the money and you can flip it, get a wing stop, get a business, buy back the block. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to hear no rappers like that. They don't want to hear no Kevin Gates since he had a wake-up call. They don't want to hear that. They definitely don't want to hear this boy Slugger since I had a wake-up call. So guess what? They going to do another beef with these rappers that ain't going to kill nothing. Well, I'm sorry. They probably kill, their own people. But they ain't really doing it, the ops like that. Who's the true ops? Real talk. I don't understand because every day that I see these wannabe thugs, wannabe thugs, acting like they on the grind and doing what they doing. So why would them Christmas lights get behind you, you drop your gun, and you try to hide something? If you thugging, why should you give a fuck? You already know its consequences. You know what I'm saying? And repercussions behind what you do in life. I had to learn it, but since you don't want to hear it from me, you're going to learn it the hard way. While we be out here trying to get it together. That's how I'm looking at things now. Because I don't even understand when I say this. I don't understand how they're not snapping and see it's a trap. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how these dudes say they still affiliated like that Rico ain't around the corner. What's wrong with them? And then y'all try to lead everybody on that dumb way. You know what my parents used to tell me back in school when I used to act a fool? So you telling me the only reason this is what my mama say. You telling me, baby, that the only reason you did that, fighting all in the mall because your homeboy was fighting? Yeah, that's that hood, baby. My mama, we stay together like that. Okay. So you telling me like I wasn't young before. And I know how it goes. This is what my mama telling me. And I'm a young cat. And I'm just looking at it like, first thing I'm thinking, man, this old school, she don't understand, man. It's different. All the youngsters think it's always different, but the world is round. What goes around comes around. Them sayings are out there for a reason. We ain't doing nothing new up under the sun. Youngsters, y'all ain't doing nothing new up under the sun. It's just a different name, is what my mama say. My mama said it's just a different name. Same dance, different name. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that I know they didn't do, but we tend to do that gyrating and all that goofy stuff. Came up like in the 80s and stuff. Old school cats was just doing the funky chicken and coming up with all the classic dances that everybody's still doing to this day. So my mama say, so if you fighting in the mall. So if your homeboy go rob a bank, you'll go rob a bank. In my mind, because I'm young, I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm going to go get that money. But I didn't say, and I said, no, ma, no, I won't. And she say, see, you do got sense. It's like saying everybody heading off the cliff, and the first thing you do is pause, but you see your homeboys or your homegirls jumping off a goddamn cliff with no water at the bottom. You going with them? No, man, that's ridiculous. So why you keep following these dudes that they put in front of you or your homeboys and nobody's waking each other up and telling them, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because in the hood, think about it. In the hood, you do have a lot of two-parent households. You do. You do have a lot of two-parent households in the hood. Or what, back in the day. Because at the end of the day, Section 8 wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Now they got single-parent households in the hood with single mamas and trying to raise a knucklehead nigga like you really got the concept how to raise a man. Either you're going to make them too feminine or they're going to be very disrespectful. Now, I ain't speaking about all moms, but it takes a man to raise a man. And I swear to God, I told my wife straight up, I say, man, I can't raise these girls. You're going to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that because I'm too passionate when I talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't like talking soft or Philly. But I do. You know what I'm saying? I do have a soft side to me about my daughters, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand the game. So listen, when you have a two-parent household, you can be strong with the boy and your mama can show the boy love. So that made a balance, right? That makes the balance in upbringing a child. A real understanding. I had that. So I made a choice when I graduated high school what I was gonna do. So they gave me that choice up to that point. And then I made my own decisions. You can't stop your child. You can raise them in a good life and do all that. You can't stop your child from turning that corner of decisions. We got to understand that. But what I'm saying, you have a better chance if it comes from a two-parent household. So that's what I'm saying. In the hood back in the day, before they told the female, you can get all these government benefits if you kick that nigga out. You can't have no man in your house and get your daddy money. That's what they told us. What we do, we probably try to hide our nigga in a closet, knowing when a social worker come. I know I've been around them people, man. I've been around them people in the projects, man. Just to get some projects houses. They have to disown this man. How did that look toward their kids? Oh, you got daddy. You got daddy. Why is daddy leaving, mama? Every time this man or this woman come by and check our whole house, why he gotta leave? We trying to make it, babe. You made it okay. So now the fruit of that is making them kids think, oh, it's okay to play the system. But at the end of the day, you actually playing yourself because you're training your kids to think like that. So give me a quick second, and I'm gonna leave some music on for you, man. And I'm definitely gonna come back. Give me a quick second. Let's everybody go to the bathroom. It's Friday. It's Friday. Look. I don't know about you. I use a lot of gas going to work this week. Gas ain't no pump. So everybody that's in here, I know y'all think the same thing. You better start thinking smarter about where you go. All that clubbing and stuff like that. It's one thing, you know what I'm saying? You do it, you can't do it as often. Let me say it like that. Because if you're a person about their business and you see that goddamn gas tank from $72 full and then go down, goddamn, in 2 or 3 days, you like, God damn. It's almost like my whole check. Not my whole check, but I'm saying that's a couple of hours of pay right there, man. That's a couple of hours of pay. So give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all hang on in there, man. I gotta go get my charger for this phone. Hang on up in there, man. You know I gotta leave the anthem. You know I gotta leave the anthem for y'all, man. Cause that's just what we do, man. Everybody get up and just, stretch your legs or something. And let's go and ride this out, man. I don't know what in the world. Hold up. You know I got my thing. And that's that Coolio, man. If y'all haven't heard that Coolio and y'all been paying attention to my channel, man, y'all falling off. That's a message in that song for all those who don't know who Coolio is, man. He came with that gangster paradise, man. And this is, so I won't get no copyright claims. I just want y'all to hear this. I'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. Somebody in the chat, man, because you know I be going. Tell me, what do y'all get out of this song with Coolio? I be blessing the channel with. I don't know if that's charged up. Hope I don't lose y'all, because I didn't hear nothing. Turn this music down. I hope I got my it's like the volume or something. I don't know. Babe, KK, did you plug it up? I hope so. I'm gonna lose. I ain't right that, but is it plugged? I don't hear that ding. Like when you plug it, I don't hear it. I guess because I'm on live. I hope it just don't, I hope it don't go down. Uh, yeah, that Coolio jam. That Coolio jam. Y'all appreciate y'all holding up for me, man. I have to go get that. Because last time that we was rolling and going off, I lost the battery. So definitely if we having a conversation, man, everybody up. Like I say, man, I know y'all don't really want to go nowhere. And if y'all did want to go somewhere, the bull crap that's happening in society right now that's orchestrated because y'all like my hat, man. This little rap group I used to be in, man. You catch me in some of them videos too. Uh, but yeah, that's when I was young, trying to do me, man. But at the end of the day, when I was hearing people rap, that's what made me slide back because I wasn't about, you know, I know about my life, and I can't never retract that. I can't go back and change none of that. But I really wasn't a messed up individual. I really wasn't. I just stand for something. And then I see a lot of youngsters right now, they don't know what to stand for. So they fall for anything. So yeah, that Coolio jam, man, it's I know how to rap, like I say. I would rap it. I might rap it. You know what I'm saying? But not tonight, right? Not tonight. Say, man, let's talk about it though. As I sit there and I think, right? It's a lot of actors out there, and I'm gonna have to try to get back on track of what I was saying. So, anybody remember what I was saying before I was disturbed with life? You know what I'm saying? Anybody know? Just put it on the chat. I say a lot, and I'm trying to stay on point, but I was really talking about how. Oh, I know what I was saying. How the government broke up our family values, right? It wasn't so much that you know granny then passed away or the beings of the family passed away. What happened to our generation though? Why we didn't continue? Because I was saying we allowed them to break up our culture, and once they seen, only thing they had to do was talk about a celebrity like a dog, and the first thing our people did, nobody else, the other cultures don't even do that, man. Turn their back on each other. That's what we need to get to understanding that. If you turn your back on me so quickly off of hearsay, you was never cool with me in the first place. You was just waiting for me to fall. But you gonna go over there and support them other people who you already know did you wrong, right? That's the craziest thing. So, like I say, our culture was messed up from back in the day. They've been working on this division, this divide, but we never seen genocide the way we see it now. Women, don't let. I'm speak to the women. Don't let this jury, these fancy cars, get y'all distracted on what a real man look like. Y'all it's a whole opportunity for real women out there because these thoughts that be twerking, they pastime. These guys, and make sure you get with a good man. Don't try to be his mama. Don't try to be his mama. That's a turnoff. I'm telling you straight up, that's a turnoff. If you cut for the dude the way you met that dude, don't try to change him because you didn't meet him like that. You know what I'm saying? And understand that these youngsters don't even know about that. That whole fact of life of breaking up our family over the, you know, you want a little, you gotta give a little concept. Your daddy can't be at the house, kids, because your mama want to live in this house, but at the same time, don't know how to pick the daddy. So if you kick a daddy out, first thing he gonna do is what? Burn off. He gonna burn off. I know I would. Like, what kind of individual would I be, thinking that I couldn't afford, right, to put my family in a certain residence? You know what I'm saying? Or support the household. And guys, if y'all want to be the man of the house, you gotta step up to the plate. You can't say, man, a woman gonna be respecting me, but you don't respect yourself how you dress. I just want to know, because I'm a little bit older. How can you respect a man to show his ass? I any I just want to know. That didn't happen when we was coming up. Man, look, we probably wore it on the top of our hip, but we wasn't showing the crease. We wasn't showing the design of drawers. We wasn't doing that. So if you're thinking about how is these youngsters not holding up to standards like where they supposed to be, first of all, you gave somebody from the ghetto or somebody who was unfortunate, came from a single home, maybe, right? But that's how they act. Come from a single home, money. What they gonna do? They like a bunch of kids. Just because they can rap good, it was people in our church getting no money. Y'all hold up real quick, please, please, please. All right, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Thumbs up if y'all can hear me, man. I apologize for that. I'll probably give it a minute though. Thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was the vision back in the day. But y'all know what though? On for real, let's have that conversation. Now, every generation, quote unquote, gets smarter than the last. They say every generation. Thank you, Miss Kane. Every generation gets smarter than the last is what they say. Why is that? Anybody can chime in on that? Why did they say that? Why did people feel like that? Come on, chat, talk to me. I don't have all the answers. I just got my opinion. Well, my opinion is technology, the access uh, to more knowledge. You know what I'm saying? By the fingertips. That's all it is. By the fingertips. The youth got more access. Because back in the day, think about it. The old school cats knew how to work harder, change tires, fix stuff around the house, more like a handyman. So you tell the quality from these youngsters, not all of them. I ain't gonna put them all in one old barrel, right? You tell the qualities from these youngsters that you ask them if they know how to change a tire. You ask them if they know anything about electricity. You ask them if they can even stop a toilet that was plugged up. You know what I'm saying? Backing up. If they don't know how to do these things, man, they ain't been taught right, or they been lazy growing up. And then guess what? Half of these dudes that do that and act like that, guess what? They rappers. They need somebody to help them through life. So let me ask y'all this: if you have rappers that's making millions of dollars and they became a millionaire, quote unquote, at 16, 17, or whatever, and everybody say, "Oh, he lucky." Now, they Hollywood seen, the industry seen that he was what? He was somebody could follow. Them youngsters gonna follow. Why? Because he had a certain type of swag. Matter of fact, he was misguided. Matter of fact, he wasn't that damn smart as he thought he was. You follow me? So why not give a dummy money that has good conversation but don't mean nothing he's saying? So he don't know that he's having a detrimental cause and effect on our generation or on his generation. So when I say them, the older generation was smart, but they wasn't as smart as us, and we ain't as smart as the youth. If you don't keep educating yourself, I ain't saying that everybody's just stop educating themselves when they got out of high school, college, or whatever. Life is an education. That's what I do know. But if you don't want to continue life and prosper, stop reading, stay dumb. You know what I'm saying? But it's too many of us to not teach. Each one teach one. And this is the message that they don't want to hear. They don't look, man. You ain't got, like I said at the beginning when I started my channel. You don't have to tell your homeboys or your homegirls where you found this information from. It could be our secret, man. I just want people to do better. I want them youngsters to use all that goddamn money and stop buying their shit and go get your own shit. You know, half of the millionaire, quote unquote, white boys that's running around America running shit, you wouldn't even know they millionaires. Have you ever been around a millionaire? Is my question. You wouldn't even know they millionaires because they don't have to act like it or dress like it. They go home, and they live in it. Why show the world what you got? It's a bunch of haters out there. Blacks is the only ones, and Spanish folks is the only ones, and wannabe blacks, no matter what race, right? When I say that, it's the way we act, right? That's why I say, oh man, this can't, you can't say, look, one thing I stopped saying, but I slipped up and said, you can't say no wannabes because everybody ain't rich and everybody ain't privileged to stay in Beverly Hills. So it's a multicultural type thing going on right now. So I'm going to say our community, you know what I'm saying? Because we got white folks in our community. We got Spanish folks in our community. And we got, I ain't gonna say black, because half of these cats ain't black. They don't even know what the hell they is. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, I'm finna go everywhere. But I think if you knew you was black, when they say that N-word, you'll be offended. You'll be offended when a Spanish person said N-word. Back in the day, they couldn't say it. 70 babies? No, you couldn't say that, man. It's homeboy when you talking, if you Spanish. Man, my homeboy, my bro. You know what I'm saying? They never said nigga back in the day. They never. It's a respect thing. But since these youngsters want to show their goddamn ass, how can you respect it? Look, since these youngsters think that Blinky is going to defend their manhood, come on, man. It's in your character. It's not because you got the biggest gun, you got the longest stick. It ain't that. It's how you carry yourself. So if you want people to respect you, you don't have to beat up the whole world. Just carry yourself with respect. And then I swear, it's a lot of guys be around me. They don't, from other ethnicities, they don't say nigga around me, man. Now, I can see some youngsters over there and they kicking it, and I don't understand this concept. Like, why y'all made them think it was okay? They didn't have to go through nothing, but they own struggle. And I don't know about their struggle, so I can't talk on it. I'm talking about our people. I'm talking about when we was doing so goddamn good and we didn't need their motherfucking ass. People. Wall Street type people. Entrepreneurs type people. And you know what? They know a lot of us. I'm speaking to us now. They know a lot of us are entrepreneurs. But if we don't know our talent, guess what? You miss out. If you didn't know you had to do it, you didn't have to work that 9 to 5. Say, for instance, you take $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Watch videos like that, man. You take $1,000 and invest in yourself, or you can build it up. You know them, like the job I work at. They got this thing called deferred comp, where you don't even see that money hit your check. You put $100, $50, whatever. And then you can go back and borrow it, or when you retire, you can get all that lump sum back. And watch how much money you save. They don't teach that in the community. It's a lot of things they don't teach in the community, and you keep paying attention to my channel. I'm gonna try to write down more notes so I can just stay on topic. But it's Friday, so I'm freestyling and I'm wilding, but I'm talking facts. It's one thing for these youngsters to ask the next race to respect them and carry on, right? But it's another thing for these youngsters to be showing their ass crack, walk in the store with all this goddamn jewelry on. When you do that, they think you're a fool. They know you're a fool. You ain't got no guidance. Who told you that was a fad? Who told you wearing certain purses as a man is the thing to do? Oh, I forgot. Your daddy, Hollywood. Anything they want to try to get in these youngsters' mind to make it seem like it's cool. You get it from Hollywood. You get it from was that Love and Hip Hop? You get all the reality shows. And you know, I just want these youngsters to do better. Because we came from a dividing culture. And I told you before, how them parents got this Section 8? We thought that the hood was the hood with the two-parent household, and then you start seeing a lot of single mamas in the neighborhood, and then they start having these kids, and they didn't know how to get with a real man and get them kids educated on how a real man's supposed to be. And I said, I apologize. A lot of us apologize because we fell victim earlier. But I know our generation was the generation to lead the next generation, right? And they, you know, hey man, we can talk about it. I'm gonna get my wife on the platform and just ask because I don't know how it was for the years I was gone. What the struggle, what they had to go through. I want to know what the women had to go through while the real niggas was gone. Because we all went. We all went. And it's crazy if you look at the geographic. We all went late 80s and early 90s. Late 80s and early 90s. A lot of people was getting locked up from the 70 babies. And you know what? They were scared of us. They had to come up with the crack and the gangs and stuff like that and bring it from California. It's just amazing how things happen around this world. It's amazing. It's amazing how things happen around this world. Nothing is a coincidence. I hope y'all don't think that. Nothing is a coincidence. Let me drop this link in case somebody want to jump in real quick. I'm just gonna put it down there. Uh, but definitely I want to. You know, it probably don't be tonight. But I want to do a show where I'm asking uh my wife firsthand because I'm trying to understand what happened because I know, man. Look, man, my wife is sweet, but she mean as hell, for real, for real. And I'm like, damn, man, man, you must. I keep telling her you ain't lived a harder life than me, but guess what? She be letting me know she has. God damn me, not half, but you know, she I know she haven't did what I did, but having to deal with these hook ass niggas out here that was left behind. And you know, yep, hey, the world goes on, right? And a lot of y'all females probably had some babies by some hook ass niggas you thought was real, but you really see they some broads, right? You see that. But like I say, a lot of us apologize for leaving y'all out here trying to survive on your own, man. You know, but we'll talk about it that another night. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make sure these youngsters need to know y'all need to pull up y'all pants and respect yourself before anybody else respects you. I'm gonna tell you this. How you get laws for not coming to your neighborhood? Pull up your pants. Stop looking like a thug. I know Tupac said thug life, right? It's an abbreviation for thug life. Uh, the hurt, well, yeah, the hurt you give us, right? The hurt you give. Like if you give somebody fucking bullshit, they gonna come back a little bit stronger. So That's what I'm saying. Just because you want to be a thug, because I'm gonna tell you something, and this was already said. If you want to be a gangster, gangster ain't knocking off your own race. Gangster is taking on the responsibility, especially if you got kids, and raise them right. Not to be a thug, because a thug is just gonna keep a goddamn person in the penitentiary, keep the system going, keep it oiled up. Don't teach them how to be a thug. Teach them how to be a real man, and then they know how to hold people accountable, and they know how to hold themselves accountable to get that respect they looking for. Thugs really got to fight every day to get their respect, because it's something in their mind that's telling them the way they act is solid. You know what I'm saying? Something in their mind. So it takes real individuals to deal with quote unquote misguided youth. And it takes real men to stand corrected and get it corrected. That's all I'm saying. You gotta, let's say, everybody in the chat, appreciate you coming through, man. But we was talking about the misguidance of the youth, and the women having to go through what they had to go through. Why early 80s, yeah, no, late 80s, early 90s, everybody that was quote unquote 70 babies was getting locked up. And then you gonna have what, at least 5 years, at least 10 years not dealing with the real. It's so crazy, because when I got out, my family said they missed me. And then, the situation, what it was, everybody want to know, damn, where the real niggas at? They all locked up. But now if you ask where the real niggas at, get what they say? They gay. What the, what? It ain't no, they all locked up no more. It's either they gay or they in jail. It used to be they in jail or they married. Y'all remember that? Now it's either they feeling a certain type of way or in jail. That's crazy, man, how the world changed in 20 years. 20 years, the world didn't change. And the only thing I see, the government see that change. The government actually see that change. That's why they do what they do to us as a whole. No matter if the real is getting back out, we just trying to speak up so everybody else can wake up. Hey, man, we played victim to their goddamn game. We failed for the okie doke. Now we trying to wake up these youngsters, because we see, at least I feel like it is what it is. Too many soft cats out here, man. Nobody cares about biting their tongue no more, all that, man. Because look at the world, man. Look at the motherfucking world, man. Look at the world. They treating us all like we hoes. Why? Because we let things slide. We ain't got to get violent with our own people, but I just want people to wake up, understand what's going on around the world. Not so much on this YouTube. You can, if it ain't no Friday night, early Saturday morning, or whenever I find out the information, I'm giving it to y'all. I'm giving it to y'all. I'm doing my best to give it to y'all. Shoot, but I got a JOB. So it'll be late on in the afternoon. In case it's a emergency type situation and y'all need to get on point. And if the internet is still up, I'm going to give it to y'all. But the only thing I really want our people to do, understand everything they telling you on the news is a lie. Once you understand that, then everything else they say, it don't matter. It's crazy, because they say it's going to be a food shortage. And the only reason I know it's going to be a food shortage, and I know a lot of y'all, because I don't think this channel got dummies on it, pay attention. So only thing I'm doing is elaborating on it. The food shortage wasn't so much because they stopped the trucks with this gas pricing, and the manufacturers don't want to pay these truck drivers. But then I did a live about the IEA on these trucks. And I already told them, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, maybe, that a lot of people going to stop getting these groceries because the manufacturers don't want to pay these truck drivers or these companies for the load, and they don't want to increase because these gas prices increases. Everybody think everybody working for free or something. You know what I'm saying? So them truck drivers, you already know they'll strike up on y'all ass. And then stores ain't built like they used to be, where you have that part in the warehouse in the back, and you always use it. You remember that your mama run out of something, or whoever you used to go grocery shopping with, don't see what they looking for on the shelf, and then the first day we see one of the people that work at the store, we say, "Hey man, go see if y'all got this in the back." They don't have that no more because everything is out. Everything is computerized. Y'all get it? Everybody wants this internet, fast speed type shit. But then when shit like this happen, where they don't even have no stock in the back, you gotta wait on the truck, and if the truck's feeling a certain type of way, you ain't gonna get your product. That's the food shortage that I'm telling y'all. It's gonna be, they say something's supposed to be going down on the 23rd. Don't know what it is, you know? Quote unquote, this mystery new thing that they got going, right? This mystery new thing. And the word they say, oh, you a conspiracy, what's that? A conspiracy theorist? You like, you believe in conspiracy. It ain't no conspiracy when shit start happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in everything. I just believe what these eyes see. And have believed that because, people do all that tricky bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They try to think they magical and shit. But, yeah. So you get ready for the food shortage. Get ready for the food shortage. What you say? News you can use is better late than never. Speak on it. I speak on it. I'll speak on it. But at the end of the day, like I say, with the food shortages, with the rolling blackouts, I want to know. I'm down here in Texas, as y'all. I don't know if I got a certain accent. I don't think I do. But I'm down here in Texas, and Texas is always known to be the strongest state. Don't mess with Texas is the logo, right? Within the last 2 goddamn years, let me see, is it 2 years? Texas has been going through something. Why is that? They trying to break down our state. We ain't never had no snow like this that happened the last time that killed so many people, man, knocked out the power grid and all this. But then I'm going to tell you something before you don't hear it no more, or you might hear it again. I wanted y'all to go look up that weather uh, thing about HARP, right? Weather programming by the government. They've been playing with it for years. You get these tornadoes, hurricanes, they always playing thinking they God, right? Go check out HARP, man. HARP. Experiment. Just put that in there. You know what I'm saying? Or the weather system, HARP weather system. And it'll tell you. They say sending molecules or things like this up in the tornadoes or whatever the fact. HARP. Yeah. Is it HARRP or HARP? Is that it? Appreciate you, Moon. HARRP. Yeah. Y'all go check that out. They was sending things up in the moon, right? Well, not in the moon, in the clouds, bad weather clouds, and causing rain to come down. Stuff like they've been playing with us all along. I just want to know, with all this going on, have y'all seen any more chemtrails? I'll let you think about that. Remember, that was a big thing. And then that mystery virus came from China. Let's talk it like that. I'm gonna say it like that. They poison us. What can we do? Everybody's still worried about what's the new Jordans coming out. That nigga ain't gave us nothing. Jordan ain't gave us nothing that I know of. A backpack and all that, you a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You could have been open up HEB, open up your Jordan store. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad when you start thinking about these dudes. I don't even know why we support them in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Because no, not really. Yeah, I don't even know why we support them in Hollywood. They don't give back to our community. So why are these people celebrities? Because they can act? Oh, memo. That's why they in Hollywood. They acting. They acting like they got passion for their people or they are people. You know? And then if you're not believing in what I'm saying, then you ain't gonna believe in clones. You ain't gonna believe in the weather system. You ain't gonna believe why they keep fucking with Texas and we supposed to be don't fuck with Texas. It stands for something, man. You know, it's a crooked society out there. You know, they want to beat down us. Climate control meeting. Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, it's HARP. HARP. Thank y'all. Yeah, do the research on that and see if your boy talking about something. It's more to say, but we can't say it in one setting. We can't say it in one setting. You know, we got to give it bits and pieces, and it's sad because what if I can't talk to you tomorrow, right? That's why I'm saying, man, you got to do a lot of research, man, and stay on top of what the media is saying is somewhat, it's not even partial to truth. You know what I'm saying? They say, man, anyway, I don't want to go there, but let's talk about Texas, like I was saying, because I can go a lot of places, man. But Texas, they gave us a rolling blackout. They gave us the snow. They gave us these top-down hurricane tornadoes. Yeah, the tornadoes. They hit Houston with a hurricane. Come on, man. What they doing? What they doing? They hitting us from all the angles. They want to break us down because guess what? Y'all, we got all the guns. Once Texas go down, what y'all gonna do? You see what they playing? They say we're gonna have rolling blackout. ERCOT coming from California type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, man, if you haven't planted your gardens, plant. Start planting. Start planting your garden. You got to be self-sufficient in the days and the weeks to come, man. And this ain't no sad note. I'm just saying, if we can't get these youngsters to pull up their pens and start doing some manual labor other than wearing them goddamn jewelry that's going to be so goddamn irrelevant in a little bit, we messed up. We messed up as older people. Like, y'all can't be scared of these youngsters. Y'all just come with respect. They gonna respect that. And you can't be a clown today and talk that conversation tomorrow. Because these youngsters pay attention. They know shenanigans. They know Sambos. They just don't have the description of these individuals. Until somebody say, hey, man, that's a mark over there. And if you're a solid individual, they're going to take that like power. But if you acting like a mark, how can you call out another mark? If your attitude and character is not factual to what it is to be a real man, to you, to them, you're marked too. If you ain't saying nothing that's gonna upset a youngster, you riding their coattails, right? Knowing they crashing out. I thought you was doing something positive for the community. You see what I'm saying? You can't be scared to talk to these youngsters. And I talk to them. Resume good though. I talk to them. I stand on something from back in the day to right now. So they gonna listen. It's them ones that want to act like they quote unquote gangsters. Ain't back in the day when they was young, like we were when gangsters. I'm gonna say it like that. I'm gonna revert a little bit, y'all. But when we was out there really doing our thing, young minded, dumb, and all that, even the guys to this age right now, they talking like they know the game, but they don't even know the game. So how can they teach? Coolio, if they can't understand it, how can they reach me? You feel what I'm saying? And so these youngsters are looking at these clown ass niggas, thinking that they legit, and see them do some fragrant bullshit and try to talk their way out of it. They're not that dumb, man. I told you every generation get a little bit smarter. A lot of them just misguided, but not all of them. A lot of them hearing these calls. A lot of them really stepping up to the plate. I see them. I seen them when I watched my kids graduate. 3 of them out the door. Me and my wife worked as a team. You got to have a team. You know, the village, you got the spouses, you got the brothers. Everybody put their mind together. If you see somebody in your family slipping, do everything you can do and wipe the water up so they won't slip no more. Pretty soon, I say if you try that, man, like I lost a nephew, man. I mean, not a nephew, a cousin. He was slipping and falling, couldn't get up. Even though everybody in the family was like, man, woo, 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 woo. He had his own way. He had his own vision. That's just what it was, man. You can't save everybody. Everybody can't get saved, man. And that's the sad thing because you would love to save your loved ones. But if your loved ones don't want to get saved and they still play like the old law, when I say old law, what they had us in slavery, quote unquote, if there was some such, right? Everybody wanted a slave. That's why they haven't gave us reparations. Y'all catch that? They gave them Chinese people reparation for that time and when they went to war and had to be in the camps. Matter of fact, they give them something every year saying I'm sorry. When they gonna say sorry for us? But they are not gonna say sorry because some of these people they'll fuck off their money like they did the stimulus check. First thing and last thing I would like to say, man, we have to do better. First, what you say, Slugger, man? Why you keep saying we got to do better? I'm doing good. All right, that's good, man. Each one teach one, though. I'm not saying nobody's doing nothing, but it's gonna be hard. It's hard trying to wake up the masses. It's hard waking up these masses. These youngsters has been months, years without guidance. Cause the older people be like, hey man, you know, yeah, some of us are slave owners. Facts. Facts. That's why they don't want to give us that, man. You know, that because it's too much homework in it. But one thing I'm gonna tell you, two things for sure. We need to learn from other races. A lot of races learn from us and they pass us up, man, for real. They pass us up, you know. Uh, but I can say one thing, two things for sure. We ain't all lost and it ain't too goddamn late because I know when the shit hit the fan, because we in that state right now. SHTF. We in that state right now. They talking about the dollar bill really. Man, have you seen the stock market? We ain't talking about gas prices. Have you seen the stock market crash? What did they do in 2008 when the stock market crashed? They bailed out the banks. They wasn't worried about us, huh? Yeah. What they gonna do now, man? Because people pulling their money out the bank, and then they keep coming up with this concept. You know, right now is the best time to buy and do this. No, man, I'm gonna pull back from your whole organization type crap, man. My people can survive. Our people can survive. Y'all can't. We can be out here in the sun. Y'all can't. Bill Gates talking about a couple of years ago, he want to cover up the damn sun. And they was going to let him. It's just so much, man. And, you know, hopefully I have enough time and we just keep riding on this Friday night live, drop the mic. That's why I say drop the mic, because at the end of the day, anybody can get up here on the platform and conversate with me. You know what I'm saying? We can have a real dialogue. You know, I put the chat. You know, it's grown folks talk. I don't have time to entertain childishness. And I'm glad. I think I blocked a lot of kids off of here because it's summertime. They ain't going to have nothing to do but to distract. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time for the distractions. So, like I say, 3 Bs. Bullets, Band-Aids. Beans, bullets, and Band-Aids, y'all. Make sure y'all got a lot of that shit. And make sure y'all get it real quick if y'all haven't got it. Because they're going to start rationing that shit out. Y'all remember when that ammo shortage happened? And you go to, all right, so they started that line stuff, right? The stand in line, order online stuff. Bruh, let me see. A dollar roll of copper pennies is $2.99 and $2. Uh-huh. Heard this. It actually covered the sun today. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's catch up. Okay, Golden Moon. $2 rolls of copper pennies is $2.99 to $2. But you know what? Yeah, You see the increase? So is it? I'm a question this. So you saying a dollar roll of copper pennies is $2.99? A dollar roll of copper pennies is $2.99. So that's how much value went down. If it went down 99 cents, that's the dollar right there, ain't it? It ain't even worth the paper it's printed on. That's sad, man. That's the only thing I'm trying to say. So everybody, what they gonna go to crypto? What if an EMP happens? How you gonna get your money? You already know the world's gonna be reset, and I think a lot of people don't want to understand that because they really have. I would say the clones really would expect the world to go into what they say, Christ come back. Everybody, man. It's so sad. That's that slave stuff though. Uh, Sahara dust did actually cover the sun today. The news called it a Saharian sun shaking my damn head. Hey girl, don't be cussing. Nah, I'm playing. uh, yeah, but that's the same thing, man. If they can't stand the sun, why would they want that sun out? And you know, I think it was a propaganda, but I heard this week that Obama didn't build him a bunkhouse, a bunker. What they running for? They see something coming. They left out the working bee out here to just defend America. Man, they finna go to war. Man, a lot of people start pulling out that currency shit too of American dollar. And I just look this up. Uh, it was in Africa. When did I read that though? They just found $1.6 trillion in gold in Africa. You know, them Chinese people was already over there trying to take over Africa on the cool, right? And then we got black folks over here for real, talking about they want to go back to Africa. Man, come on, man. Okay. Yeah. He said the value of the dollar is gone. And that's why take change out of circulation. Copper is worth more than gold. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that. Appreciate that info, man. Y'all read that? I'm gonna leave it up there for a little bit, man. And that's a lot of people and see, it's about playing your part, right? It's about playing your part. Everybody can't be a chief. You gotta have more Indians, man. I know I ain't the smartest chip off the block, but I know I ain't the slowest neither. So as you sit on these I'm gonna say last days, like my mama say, we in the last days, baby. That was back in uh how time changed from when she grew up to when we got out of high school. She said, "Hey, did you see that?" Old folks be like, "I guess I'm old too, right?" But they didn't have nothing like they have right now because they say they haven't see the difference of what my mama said and what I'm saying. Better get your shit together and start growing your gardens. Shit gonna be so goddamn high you can't stay healthy. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of other shit going on too. You hear about that goddamn pig factory that uh caught on fire down there in California? Oh yeah, and did you hear about the other one down the street? China say they moving, going back to wherever they are. You know what I'm saying? And closing down that pork shop. Yeah. So with all this, quote unquote, all of a sudden warehouse fires, and you thought baby food was missing. Oh, slugger, don't go down, don't go down. You know who got our baby food? Oh, they didn't tell y'all? Y'all didn't get the memo? Well, you got to think about that border. They got a lot of babies coming across that border. They rather take from us and give to them because that's the new wealth. That's the new, I'll work for $5. You know, Americans have got too expensive to work for the rich because we started, it ain't like nothing that we gonna penetrate or nothing like that. But they pay them a little bit lesser than us uppity niggas. You feel me? Just say, for instance, this: you had a business. You'll think you should do the right thing, right? Yeah. You think you should do the right thing, and at the end of the day, how would I say this? If you got somebody that that you train, but all of a sudden they start asking for a pay raise. Now keep it 100. We're gonna keep it 100 on this. They start asking for a pay raise, and with that pay raise, they talking about, man, I want uh like you at the register. You say, man, I need $17, man. You look at it and say, you probably thinking about giving it to them, but let one of them immigrants come in. You gonna be like, you want a job? Then you hire that person, and then that person, you give them that little bit, right? You give that person a little bit, and then all of a sudden, that'd be wrong on your part though. Then you got another friend come in, another friend come in. Matter of fact, it's three of them and one of you. You asked for $17. They paying these motherfuckers $5. You already taught one of them how to do it. Guess where you going? Man, they are our replacements, y'all. You know, back in the day, we used to cut grass. You don't see it? Where all these plazas come from? I'm gonna tell you one thing about them, man. And this ain't no lie. They know how to humble themselves and live and struggle together, man, as a family, as a unit. Blacks don't know how to do that. Not all blacks. And matter of fact, you probably can count them on one fucking hand. Why? Because we bred it like that, man, to envy each other. They are bred it like it's a fucking struggle. One, people already took over their land. You think they ain't gonna get that back? Oh man, it's gonna be hell, and it's gonna. What we used to say, it's gonna be hell to tell the cap, man. A hard reset. You hit it. That's all I'm trying to tell everybody, man. Hard reset. I'm talking about, man. You think the depression was something? They ain't gonna have no soup line. You know why? Because look, I'm gonna tell you why they ain't gonna have them food lines no more. And everybody that's going to get them goddamn uh uh help me out handouts from the churches and all that. That's gonna go away real quick too. Because hey, they raise these drillers. They ain't gonna go over there to Osteen Church who wouldn't let them in during the flood and do anything to him. But you know what? They'll stay in the hood and do something to you. Yeah, yeah. Those people who look just like you, they'll do something to you. Brainwash. So that's why I call a lot of people clones. I call a lot of these black folks out here clones because if y'all haven't learned, everybody else passing us up because of what we think and all the jealousy we got amongst each other. And the first thing that come bad on a nigga, guess what? You gonna believe it? I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. That R. Kelly, man, R. Kelly was just in the hood. I'm talking about R. Kelly was a legend when you was growing up, right? They had a whole series before he even got locked up about R. Kelly. But that's his business for the simple fact you sell your soul for a jelly roll. You better stay in master's check. You better stay in order. You know what Cat Williams said? Cat Williams said this. Cat Williams not a fool. That's why he ain't so far in Hollywood, man. He done said, to me, I don't see it. You know, they let them just fall off or whatever the fact. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell those who didn't sell their souls in Hollywood, man. Real talk. Blood sacrifice, all that for real, for real. How many stories you got to hear, man? It's just, it's just evil people out there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it 100. Evil people in the church house too. You get these mega churches in the community that still look like shit, man. I ain't gonna talk too much on it, but y'all get the still look like shit. New building fund. I remember that. Mama still gotta have to go to work and blisters on her hand. Pop. My dad got blisters on his feet. Come on, man. We're gonna have to call a spade, man, before we come about this situation, right? We have to call a spade, man. And all those weak people, man, I don't even care. I don't even think they're gonna be able to stand on side of me, man. I'm not. Look, if you don't want to help yourself, I can't help you, partner. And that's just tough love, like my mama told me. My pop told me, showed me how to work. Mama showed me how to have some compassion. Give some of these cats out here a break, but it gets too old for a break because the world is falling apart. Nobody want to talk about it. Worried about hurting somebody's feelings, man. Feelings that got us in this situation now. Not calling a spade is what got us in this situation now. But man, I've been on for a little bit. I'm not gonna try to hold you. I wish everybody is safe. I don't know where y'all at. Golden Moon, where you from, man? What part of the world you from? I appreciate everybody that chimed in tonight, man. Rode with your boy on a Friday. Everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you from Texas. What part of Texas? Oh yeah, Cross. I gotta get back. I gotta get with you, man. Your boy losing weight. You feel me? Yeah. I used to wear a medium. No, I never wore a medium. About a 2X. 2X T. Yeah, man. Oh, Mansfield. Okay, okay. Yeah, I chime in with you on that. Cross. Uh, on Instagram. I'm still learning how to work that Instagram, man. Mansfield. Ain't that by that's like going to that's where that flood about a year ago, 2 years ago, there was a bad flood down there. Over there by Kingston. Oh, okay, that'll work. That'll work, Cross. Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh man, she doing good, man. She doing good. Yeah. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, she doing good, man. So this is Funky Town. Is that what the one I'm thinking of? Oh, okay. Yeah, she doing good, man. Yeah, she getting older too, man. Yeah, she doing good, man. But yeah, man. Well, shoot, man. I know you still in them bike clubs and stuff of that nature. You in the bike clubs or them things we talked about at the graduation? You know what we talked about when I was showing you that good cooking. Oh yeah, I know. I know who this is for real, for real. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you sliding in, man. I call you in a little bit too. In the AM tomorrow or something, man. Chop it up with you. I think I still got your hook. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end it tonight, man. And I just wish I'm gonna give everybody one more chance at the end. I keep it open. What we got? Yeah, I'm gonna end tonight. Cause I'm gonna try to go on a little bit later tomorrow, early morning tomorrow, man. Oh, Tony, what's up, man? Boy, every time I'm about to jump off, man, my boys start rolling in. Hey, you missed a good show tonight, Tony. You missed a good show tonight. I was saying so much, man. I told these boys, man, these youngsters, if you want the man to respect you, don't show your crack. If you want these other races to respect you, don't give them the privilege to disrespect you. You understand what I'm saying? That's just law. Don't make it okay for them to call you a nigga. Don't make it okay for your. Don't make it okay for you to come out here representing yourself uh, the way real men don't both do it, man. But yeah, man, I'ma end it tonight, Tony. Catch you in that AM, man. Yeah, yeah. Catch you in the 8 AM. I'm gonna try to jump back on, man. Replay that stuff. It's a good show. Talk about some real conversation, man. Real conversation, man. Everybody else, man, like I say, man, appreciate everybody, man. Those who slid in, we had a good setup, man, tonight. People who just stopped in before they went out and all that, man, I appreciate it, man. And we're going to go out how we go out, man. You already know that lesson. Slugger. Peace.